Oh. I was so gripped by that. Oh my gosh. I'm just beyond impressed. I don't know if I've ever heard vocals in K-pop like I've heard with Mamamoo so far. Hello, my lovely, beautiful friends. It is LC. Welcome to my channel if you are new, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am excited today to be back with some Mamamoo, and I thought today that I would go back and see where Mamamoo got their start, specifically with 4 songs that will appear in their Killing Voice video, because this was the most requested video for me to react to from Mamamoo by far. So I thought I would make my way through all the songs that are featured in Killing Voice, going in chronological order. So I thought that I would start out with their debut today, Mr. Ambiguous, and then also react to I Miss You, what is this word? Décalcomanie. I need to look up that word before we do this reaction. And then finally Windflower, so that I could do Go Go Bebe, Dinka, and Aya in my next video. So I'm very excited to see their evolution in a bit more detail, because I kind of got to see it at a glance with MooYT's awesome guide. Thank you again, MooYT. But today we get to dive in a little bit more specifically. So let's get to the reaction, but before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel. Also leave a comment. It definitely helps, because YouTube basically punishes you if you take a break in terms of the algorithm. But I feel like taking breaks is important, mental health is important. However, YouTube does apparently not agree. And liking, commenting, subscribing helps me be algorithm friendly. So yeah, let's get to it.
12 seconds later.
So for today's beverage of the day, I'm kind of feeling under the weather, having one of those sore throat, swollen lymph node moments. So today I have some Mother's Little Helper tea from David's Tea. Hopefully will soothe my throat a little bit. That was my bad attempt at an Irish accent. I don't know where the Irish accent came from. Anyways, we're gonna get started here first with Mr. Ambiguous. So let's get to their roots here. Let's see where it all started. So here we go with Mr. Ambiguous. Groovy.
지금 저한테 관심 있으세요?
Oh, I'm looking forward to the lyrics.
Oh
my gosh, this is so fun. Or the like mod theme.
Let's get on with the show. Darling, it's you.
Do you know what this feels like? Is like a musical. It just feels very like Broadway. But I definitely want to get a sense of the lyrics to see in more detail what the song's about. And if you have a recommendation for a lyrics website or account, then let me know, because I know sometimes some groups will have accounts that'll have much better translations than others, because I don't want to use Genius. But what other options do I have? Tell me. Because I'm imagining that with a song called Mr. Ambiguous, it might be about a guy who's possibly like playing with their emotions, or being confusing, or giving them mixed signals. Although I feel like that first guy no mixed signals to be found. So let's see. It says, there's a boy. Hello, Mr. Ambiguous. I'm a fox in need of love, stuck in your trap. Don't just poke, but make things happen. Ooh, what things, ladies? Okay, I'm guessing it's Darling, It's You, and then Mr. Ambiguous. Why haven't you noticed yet? My love is for you. Why don't you know my heart? And then that little like cheeky line from Moonbill was, hey, mister, hide carefully or else I'll find you. Oh. So they're really just like establishing themselves as man-eaters from day one, which I am 1000% here for. And I feel like we're only just getting hints of their vocal prowess so far because they had very like smooth and buttery lyrics, but there was nothing that was quite like boom in your face just yet. But maybe there will be. I'll just have to keep watching. I just want to shimmy.
Let's get on with the show. Darling, it's you.
I would love a musical, a Mamamoo musical. I'm curious about who all these people are. If they're crew members. For real?
Hey, mister. Alright, you know who it
Deep
is.
vocals.
You. 말해봐, Mr. MMO. 왜 삐딱하게 구는 건데 마치 베레모. 다른 게 안 보지 말고 빨리 와요 내게로. 사랑은 쟁취하는 거야. 불러봐요, 세레모. 아마도 남아구. 딴 여자 있는 것 같다고. 신사순 여러분. Let's get on with the show.
It feels very meta.
나한테 뭘 보여주는 거야? 아니 라이브를 안 하는데. 너네 왜 라이브 안 해? 노래가 나오는 노래가
Is she not impressed?
내가 뭘 가르쳐 주지. 너네 나 표정 보러 온 거 아닌데. 다시 할게요.
I don't know what you're saying.
보는 사람들을 이렇게 좀 흥이 나게 해야 되는데 너네들끼리 시선 교차도 별로 안 하고 땅만 보고 다 너무 예뻐 보였으면 좋겠지. 너 튀고 너도 튀고.
I'm guessing she's delivering some harsh feedback, but there were no caption opportunities.
백정 씨 연기 되게 잘하지.
Oh, was it all a prank? Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for them. They looked like mortified. Oh my gosh. Were they actually about to cry?
갑자기 이제 진짜 이제 기쁘게 딱 한 번만 드릴게. 진짜 너무 잘한다. 라이브로 불러요? 하지 마, 목 쉬어. 이런 데서 라이브 하면 목 쉬니까 라이브 하지 마.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get on with the show.
These poor girls. They're just trying to debut.
아직 넌 왜 눈치를 못 채니? No, yeah. Mr. MMO.
Getting also like Amy Winehouse, you know? Ooh. Their vocals are just so stellar. Like they really stand out.
괜찮다면 박수 한번 쳐주세요.
Oh my gosh. I'm so confused about how they didn't like immediately pop off. Because with Solar, she had that like Christina Aguilera-esque type of like, ah! I'm not gonna try it. I'll leave that to Miss Solar. But I'm curious about, again, like what wasn't connecting with people, because I just saw so much like talent and fun and like cheekiness. So I don't get it. Okay, I think I found somebody who has English subtitles. So I'm gonna go back and watch that like prank scene just to see what the woman was saying.
나한테 뭘 보여주는 거야? 아니 라이브를 안 하는데. 너네 왜 라이브 안 해? 노래가 나오는 노래 맞춰서 노래를 해야지. 내가 뭘 가르쳐 주지. 너네 나 표정 보러 온 거 아닌데. 되는데 너네들끼리 시선 교차도
Oh,
별로 안
yikes.
하고 땅만 보고 다 너무 예뻐 보였으면 좋겠지. 너 튀고 너도 튀고. 난 도훈이 오빠가 했다 그래가지고 되게 기대했는데.
실례야. 백정 씨 연기 되게 잘하지.
Oh my gosh. So they actually were crying?
얼마나 무서웠을 거야. 내가 와가지고 갑자기 진짜 기쁘게 딱 한 번만 드릴게. 진짜 너무 잘한다. 라이브로 불러요? 하지 마, 못 쉬어. 이런 데서 라이브 하면 못 쉬니까 라이브 하지 마.
Oh my gosh, they are such good sports. I would have been so mad. Be like, who is this lady coming in here and telling me how to do my music video? And this is why I'm not a K-pop idol. But anyways, back to the lyrics. Yeah, they are not shying away from just speaking it how it is. Saying here, you're a sly wolf with a sheep mask. Don't be shy and take me. Oh, just getting right down to business, aren't we? Hurry and tell me, Mr. Ambiguous, why aren't you acting so crookedly like a beret? Do they mean like a beret like tilted sideways? Oh, and then now they're making accusations saying, I think you have another girl other than me. Oop. This is getting spicy. And then ending with, if it's all right, clap for me once. I will clap for you many, many times, Mamamoo. And just the whole like mod 60s theme to it, where it didn't feel like too cheesy and it felt like light and fun without being like cringe. So yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and I'm still kind of surprised as to how they didn't like catch more attention back then. But we're gonna jump forward in time about 2 years, or I guess 1.5 years, to I Miss You, which I'm guessing by the date was a single that came out before the February 2016 album, which was Melting. So let's dive into I Miss You here, where because it didn't appear like there was a music video or anything else that I could react to aside from Killing Voice, I thought I would do a color-coded lyric video here, and this one is from Jenirus. And I know that I could react to their Queendom performance of this, but no shot I'm putting that on my YouTube channel, or else there goes my channel. Mnet will copyright strike me to a crisp, but possibly something to put on my Patreon one day. So yeah, here we go with I Miss You. It's gonna be a ballad. Feels like a 90s R&B ballad. Ooh. Oof. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Just the soft falsetto. Oh. Ugh. So much chills. So many chills. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to listen to this live because this is just like so soft and tender. It just feels like a soft like sheet caressing your skin. I don't know why that came to mind, but that's what I feel about the vocals. It's so like so gentle and supple. And before I get too carried away with some of these adjectives, I want to go back to some of these lyrics where it seems like they're missing this person so much that just everything they do, everything they see, that they come across reminds them of this person, because they're saying on days where the wind feels so good, or when they hear a good song, or when they watch a good movie, like they think of this person. But yeah, this really just reminded me of like 90s R&B ballads from my childhood, kind of like All My Life by Casey and JoJo, or like Have You Ever by Brandy. Ooh, yeah, that's really what this song makes me think of. Like, hold on. I just find it so mind-blowing that they can so easily jump from genre to genre. Like, we just had a jazzy type of 60s throwback song, and now we've got a 90s, like early 2000s type of ballad, and it still feels like Mamamoo, you know? It doesn't feel like they're trying to be somebody else. But anyways, I'm gonna finish the song now because I really want to.
내가 보고 싶다고 때를 쓰다 너와 나누던 나의 하루는 이젠 없는데 별이 뜨는 밤이면 언제나 so much 소리 없이 눈물이
Really powerful, like belt. I just love the increase in power from the first chorus to the second. Ooh.
요즘 너 대신 안고 자는 티슈 폰 재생 목록엔 슬픈 노래만이 가득 찬 이유 이 노래처럼 내 맘을 위로해 줄 것만 같아 But I miss you 누구나 아는 이별을 왜 이리 유별나게 구는 건지 오늘따라 유난스러워 이젠 없는데 나도 뿐인데 난 네가 그리워 별이 뜨는 밤
Oh, key change! Oh my gosh. Oh, I have so many chills everywhere. Oh. I can't even believe what I'm hearing. What? Oh, I'm so excited to hear that live. Just like channeling so many divas throughout time in this song and really just adapting this type of sound to their own style of just like starting soft and gentle, but then like boom by the end. And their voices just like complement each other so nicely, because I feel like I already can tell the difference between, you know, Hwasa versus Solar versus Wheein, and they all have like distinct voices, but they go together really nicely. And you could tell that especially at the end when each of them kind of have their own parts to just like belt it, but then having the backing vocals. So yeah, I'm just beyond impressed. I don't know if I've ever heard vocals in K-pop like I've heard with Mamamoo so far. And these are all pre-recorded songs. Like, I know my mind is going to be even more blown once I watch some live performances, just ready for my brain to explode. But okay, let us next get to Décalcomanie, which sounds kind of like a French word, considering there's the E accent aigu. Okay, Yes, it is. From French, décalcomanie. So décalcomania is a decorative technique by which engravings and prints may be transferred to pottery or other materials. A shortened version of the term is used for a mass-produced commodity, art transfer, or product label, and is apparently a popular word in the K-pop world because it says Jungkook did a song called Décalcomania, but you know what? That was in 2019, and Mamamoo did this in 2016, so they're the ones setting the trend. So we do have English subtitles here, and this is coming from the album Memory. So let us listen to Décalcomanie. Oh. Looking very elegant. Ooh. 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 Tense and ready to explode. Oh. Interesting. Wow, this is an interesting song. I feel like you can't really put it in a box stylistically, because with the first verse, it almost felt like it was going in maybe a similar stylistic direction as Mr. Ambiguous, but then nope. The chorus just turned it around, and we got like a poppy type of chorus that almost felt kind of like Lady Gaga-esque. But I love all their outfits in this, where we have these like white dress looks here with the platform shoes, and this look from Hwasa, like, oh, I love the hat with the hair up and the oversized blazer with the bralette, like, oh. And that like purplish lip too. And then Solar kind of having like understated makeup with the like patent leather dress. I am very much feeling the fashion here. I remember loving the fashion from Hip, but the songs feels like very like sensual. And they really don't pull punches with their lyrics, saying even the flowing silence is thick. It's tension ready to explode between us. You and I kiss, I feel good. I entrust myself to you. And then this is a bit dangerous. I might cross the line. Like, oh, what line are you crossing? Tell me. And then they say, you and I paint together. I feel good. An orange colored picture. Why orange specifically? I'm curious about that. But they just like command so much attention and power in all of their songs and videos. Like the badassery. I am very jealous. And I really appreciate the like overt sexuality as well, and not kind of like tiptoeing around it and being like teehee, and like short of saying I want to bang you, they're making it pretty clear. So yeah, I'm feeling the vibes. Let's keep going. The water spilled.
At that time, no, 지난 여름부터 밤낮 사춘기 소녀처럼 꿈꾸게 만들었어 romance. 오늘만 기다렸어, oh yes. Oh, 핸드폰으로 치명적인 호흡 비밀스러운 party. Gotta wake up and 내 공간에 와준
Party.
두 손을 머리 위로 clap your hand. 너와 나
Ooh, red. They're just, all their different outfits are amazing. They just bounce from masculine to feminine. That was cool. Man, is this guy playing all of them? Honestly, they can do better than this guy, I'm just saying. Whoa. Ooh. I like the nails. They could be models, like just all the movements. Whoa. Was that a metaphor? This actually feels like a full-on movie. Oh my gosh. This is like stunning. Whoa. Man, I hope this guy's counting his lucky stars for being able to kiss 4 beautiful women. Wow, this video is just stunning. These are just like full womanses. They just like ooze sensuality and they just totally own it, which I absolutely adore. And it's really like bold of them to just put this concept out into the universe. And I feel like some of these lyrics just deserve some love and attention. Like, a woman's intuition is indeed fast, like, and then tangled hair, body line like the Hulk. I want to see it even give you a back hug. So is she saying like she wants to be the big spoon? And then like Mamamoo is coming back for you, like, oh. They just like took some risks here too, especially with that like cinematic moment in the middle, evoking some things with the orange just fully like, you know, I don't want to even say the word. I'm sure the adults know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this was iconic. Let us go to the last song here, which is Windflower. Now, this one was from their 2018 album called Blues. And I think I remember from either the guide video or from one of the comments that this is part of like a concept series of albums where each member had their own solo, and I think this is the second to last album. And we're jumping forward in time here quite a bit, so to 2018. So more than 4 years have passed since Mr. Ambiguous. So I'm excited to see their evolution, their growth over this 4-year period. So let's watch Windflower. This tea is very cold. Trying to think of my first cassette tape. I think it was Aqua. This does kind of make me think of Mr. Ambiguous, which is interesting. All these like saturated colors are just like So, you know, even though the colors are really bright and there's some more like fun parts of this, like for example, Hwasa kind of like dancing around, there kind of feels like an underlying sadness to it, saying it's just a common breakup. You may already know while you're gone, I was so lonely and it was just hard. And like they might be having regrets here because like Wheein saying, when I was with you, why couldn't I be nicer to you? Why are the sweet words lingering in my mouth now? So maybe like there's an element of toxicity then. But, you know, even though they're sad now, there is that little element of hope because, you know, like the windflower, the petals will bloom again and get better day by day, which is, you know, really touching. And I feel like could be helpful for a lot of people who, whether it's a breakup or just a hard time in general, that this song could really like inspire them and uplift them with its like beauty and softness. So let us continue.
날씨 돌아가면 다운돼 있네 멀쩡한 날이 없어 모든 게 거슬려 함께 있을 때 왜 더 아름답지 못했는지 둘만의 노래를 이별 가사로 채우는지 후회만 하니 저 꽃들만 너무 예뻐 Windflower, 왜 windflower 달라져버린 닮은 옷들도
Just like, ugh, the gentleness of their singing. Their dynamics and control with their voices is amazing.
그때 널 좋아하지 않았더라면 이 흔하고 흔한 이별도 없었겠죠 너 부른 날부터 날 위한 위로는 온전히 내 몫이 되어 별거 아닌 듯 오늘을 살아요.
Those are some low notes she's hitting. Ooh, those boots. Aw. I love that they're seeking comfort in each other. I was so gripped by that. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever been that silent in a reaction video before. Their acting is just impeccable. Like, I was so sucked in. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's a McDonald's product placement. See, I love that they're, you know, Seeking companionship. It's like end of the night and you're ready to pass out. It's like 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, I think this was my favorite of the 4. I think I Miss You was my favorite song, but this was my favorite video for sure. And again, I can't wait for the live vocals for this song, of hearing just the like, windflower. They were able to like evoke so many different emotions in this song and in this video. Not just themselves, but like in me. I went through a whole ass journey. And it was so interesting to see their evolution over these 4 years, because their sound and like their maturity has clearly grown in that 4-year period, but it still feels like the same Mamamoo, if that makes sense. And it also doesn't sound like the same thing over and over, because that is such a hard balance to strike with the group. Having a distinct sound and kind of like a brand and what makes you stand out from the other groups, but at the same time not being too stagnant or getting stale after a couple of years because you're not really evolving or just doing more and more of the same thing. So, obviously it's a small sample size, but it really doesn't feel like Mamamoo is doing that here. It feels really distinct and unique and like edgy compared to a lot of girl groups out there. And I actually cannot wait to get to the rest of the songs and to get to Killing Voice, because I have a feeling that Killing Voice is going to be killing me, if these songs and their vocals so far are any indication. So friends, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what your favorite song or music video was from these 4. Do you feel similarly to me, where Windflower was my favorite video and I Miss You was my favorite song? Tell me your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. I also want to sincerely thank my $5 patrons, who are Aurora, Catherine H, MJN, Aaron M, Jem, Hope to Dust, Jennifer O, Kirsten, Lisa H, Mila B, Tiffers, and Vicos. If you would like to get a shout out at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos, as well as early access to my YouTube videos, and access to exclusive content that is not available on my YouTube channel, I have 25 Patreon exclusive videos, and I do plan on uploading some Mamamoo reactions, such as their Queendom performances, maybe some Mama performances. If there's anything you'd like to see me post there, let me know down in the comments, and you can have access for as little as $3 a month to those videos by visiting me at patreon.com/laurenclaireyt. So as I mentioned in the intro, for my next video, I'm going to be reacting to InsoMooBebe, Dinga, and Aya. But until next time, I hope that you are doing well, that you are staying safe, taking care of yourself, having a cup of tea if you are feeling unwell, such as myself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't mind my band-aided finger.